The ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Nittany Lions offense comes on the field first today. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on? And talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. To the air, it's Aller. And it's caught. That play moves the ball across midfield, but he's set up for the first down at the 41.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
The sure hands, it's Singleton. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The short completion of the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Nittany Lions are going to cash in here in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap motion. There's the handoff. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Singleton. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. QB keeper all the way. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value. Dropping back, it's Aller. On the move now.
Touchdown, Penn State. They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Bulldogs offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He's found some room at the 45. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Shapen. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, Mississippi State, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback drops back. They'll try a pass here, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
The Nittany Lions will have to kick it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looking to throw. It's Shapen. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
That's another huge gain for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Same tailback, another carry. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He'll hand it off. Runs through the defender. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Second down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. Looking for the wideout. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Toss play to the outside. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Try and muscle for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. And the Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Shapen. Here's a throw underneath to the back. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
The receiver grabs it. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Important second down play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they
testing the defense with a throw downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. They'll try the ground game here. He gets loose. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Mississippi State. A great catch and run for 6. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? That's reeled in. It's Singleton. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The offense now operating in empty. Back to throw. It's Aller. Makes a quick catch. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four-down territory, but let's see what the call is here.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return begins inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. One more play before they head to the locker room. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
The These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Shapen. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, they've had great continuity, done a nice job of mixing the run with the pass. Here, one of their first mistakes on the drive, a dropped pass, and now a 4th down.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. The offense has to be careful now. Backed up inside their own 10. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Looking downfield, it's Aller. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's going to be 4th down and inches. The Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Thompson. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Catch made on the out route. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They connect for 6. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. It's 28-10. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Single back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass. It's Aller. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down. And the Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. About to punt for the 4th time tonight. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop it. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. They'll hand it off. Powers through. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A throw to the running back in the flat. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So it's Mississippi State on top so far, Kirk. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
It's a shotgun run call. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got room to run. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, that's the 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. 2nd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Aller. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
4th down. He's throwing for it. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Powering through. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Mississippi State in the red zone now. Takes the handoff again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead.
It's a fake. They're looking to throw. Oh, they make the tackle short of the marker. That gamble does not pay off. Took a shot, but the gamble doesn't work, and that decision will be questioned. They pass on the field goal try. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. That completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, is it just me, or is it a little bit strange that this offense continues to give this back the football, especially late in the game? He's got under 10 yards rushing in this game, hasn't been able to get anything going. It might be time to pivot and try something else.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. First down here for this offense.
Let's go.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. To throw, it's Aller. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock. The Nittany Lions trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. With no time left, they'll kick the PAT as a formality. Surprised they're not going for 2 here. And they knock through the PAT, the final play of this loss. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Mississippi State Bulldogs.